What should something cost? Are high prices immoral? Normally, we let sellers charge what they want. If a gallon of water costs $50 at my usual grocery store, I'll just shop somewhere else. But there are times in an emergency when sellers charge very high prices because buyers have nowhere else to go. People call this price gouging because the seller is trying to grab or gouge every last bit of profit out of the sale. 34 states have laws against price gouging, and these laws are very politically popular. But not everything that's politically popular makes economic sense. For example, I oppose using a sharp knife to cut open an innocent person's abdomen. Does that mean that emergency appendectomy should be illegal? Likewise, I don't favor high prices. But in an emergency, high prices are a crucial part of an effective response. The problem facing emergency response is scarcity. There aren't enough vital supplies. High prices result from scarcity. Prices don't cause scarcity. If you use the police to keep prices artificially low, it makes the problem of scarcity much worse. The surprising thing is that allowing price gouging solves the scarcity problem faster, so more people can get what they need as soon as possible. And that's true even for those who can't afford the gouger's prices. To see why, consider the three things that happen almost automatically when prices rise. First, consumers cut back. If the price is high, I don't buy that ice or that gasoline unless I really need it. And even then, I buy as little as possible to meet my needs. High prices say, leave something for the person behind you in line. But when price gouging laws keep prices artificially low, the first folks in line buy up everything, filling their tanks or emptying the shelves. Second, producers make more. Markets can often move faster than the government to make emergency supplies available. High prices tell producers to take risks and move fast to transport supplies to where they're needed. And as the supplies arrive, the prices will quickly come back down. Poor people may not be able to afford the high prices at first, but having empty shelves wouldn't help poor folks either. Anti-price gouging laws keep the shelves empty longer. High prices are better than empty shelves, and high prices come down quickly if we'll just let producers do their jobs. Third, entrepreneurs create alternatives. High prices are a signal that substitutes are needed. Smart people will formulate and then forge other products or approaches to solve the problem, and this helps everyone. There are plenty of examples of how this works. In 2015, the New York Times posted a headline in the business section, "Bird flu sends egg prices up, but slowing demand prevents shortages." The morning I read this, I'm afraid I blew tea out of my nose onto my keyboard. Do you see the problem? The bird flu sharply reduced the availability of eggs, sending prices up sharply. Okay, but why the but? The headline should say, "Bird flu sends egg prices up, solving the problem." Slowing demand in response to a price increase is not news. That's just markets doing their job. The higher price of eggs signaled to everyone about how to work together to avoid a shortage. Consumers used fewer eggs. Producers quickly arranged other sources of supply, and entrepreneurs advertised a number of egg substitutes for restaurants and other large users of eggs. Gouging is an example of how price signals are vital to a functioning economy. I hope that you never have to deal with price gouging, because I don't want you to suffer through some natural disaster or an emergency. But if you are in trouble, you should want the price mechanism to be working on your side, encouraging the rest of the world to provide more of the things you desperately need.